Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Go inside the vehicle, open up the hood. To remove this plastic shield that's in the front of the engine compartment, there are 10 clips. 1, 2, 3, 10. Then take a small flat-bladed screwdriver or a trim clip tool and pop them up. To loosen them, they need to go in like this. Pull them out. If the middle comes out, that's okay. And then this rubber seal is clipped in here. Just kind of pop it out. Use a small flat-bladed screwdriver, just pop it up. Use a trim clip tool. These may break when you're taking them out. You might want to have some new ones on hand. If the middle comes out, it just pushes right back in there. Just repeat that for all the clips. These ones are a little trickier because they're deep inside here. Let's try to get this in here and prime up. Just go along and do the same for all of them. This should just lift right off now. And then we'll put it aside. There's 6 T20 Torx bolts, or Torx screws, at the top of the radiator support that hold the bumper on. I'm going to remove those. The top of the bumper is loose. We're going to lift the vehicle up to about waist high. You can take the bumper off of the car in the ground, but this will make it easier for us and easier to show what we're doing. Use a 7mm socket, an extension, and a ratchet. There are 2 7mm bolts here. I'm going to remove them. They're holding the bumper to the fender. Just kind of tilt the wheel in. You may need to do that. You're going to repeat this for both sides of the car. There are 2 T20 Torx screws that are holding the fender liner to the bumper. You've got all the bolts loose. You kind of tug on the bumper and see it starting to come loose. Just repeat this for the other side. For both sides, remove the 2 T20 Torx on the bottom of the fender liner where it connects to the bumper. It's a 10mm bolts on each side of this little bracket. It's holding the front bumper on. I'll remove both of those. Well, this bracket was already broken, but you would take this bolt out. And from the other side. Bumper clips into brackets, so I'm just going to pull on it, pull it out of the clips. Sometimes you have to give it a good tug. Just go all the way right along the edge. I'll go do the other side now, the same way. I'm going to support the bumper. Like that. Pull it away from the vehicle. There are fog lights. Or front marker lights. We're going to unplug those. Do the same for both sides. We'll put our bumper aside. Let's remove the ambient temp sensor. Kind of push these locks in and work it out of that bracket. And then lift up this lock. The connector will pull out. Push the connector back in to reinstall it, and then clip it back into this bracket. I'll reinstall the bumper. Don't forget to reconnect the turn signal lamps. Both sides. Snap them into the connector. It'll click when it's in. Let's put the bumper back into place. Push it up into the bracket. Lift it up and in. Get both sides set. Just clip it into place. Reinstall the bolts, screws, and clips. Your bracket isn't broken here. This one's broken, but you reinstall the 10mm bolt. That holds the bottom of the bumper on. And do the same for the other side. Reinstall the 2 torque screws. Do the same for the other side. Reinstall the 2 7mm bolts or screws. One had a wider head, one had a smaller head. The smaller head one was towards the inside. Reinstall the 6 torque screws along the top of the bumper. Install the upper cover in the engine compartment. I'm going to slide it under that ground point. It's going to go over these rubber mounts here, both sides. Go under this weather strip. Same thing for both sides. Reinstall all the push clips. It's easier to push the clips in if you pull out the center part. This is the last one. And that is complete. Close your hood.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.